J-Rocc has come back to you too.
What is happening? With the millions and millions of J-Rocc's fans from all over the world. You are here with J-Rocc because the people have asked and Roman Reigns has given. Over the years, people have been wanting and waiting for Roman Reigns to make that turn. And I think he just gave it to us. Because now, Roman Reigns is a Paul Heyman guy. Kind of makes you think where Brock Lesnar stands on this, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure once they get a new contract worked out with Brock, oh, that'll be very interesting. But let's see what he has to say about his actions from Payback on Smackdown, the Great One Show.
The Universal Championship is on the line. No holds barred. Triple threat. That is, of course, if Roman Reigns signs the contract.
Fix the changes that we need. I will be in the triple threat match, wreck everyone and leave. That is not just a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I damn sure couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, I couldn't hold it in. I was like,
the following contest is a no holds barred.
Now this was masterfully done.
And it is for, oh my God, Braun Strowman, the monster of the men, attacking the Fiend. Where is Roman Reigns? And now the Fiend, Strowman through the table. The question is, where is Reigns? This is all perfectly legal. To this point, there's no Roman Reigns. On a steel stage looking for Sister Abigail. Oh my goodness, the Fiend's got Strowman in position for a silverplex.
This was very interesting. Charles Robinson fell out the ring like a slinky. You got the pumped in crowd music. That right there, I think, made it official. The fact that he waited till this moment to come out, that was like, oh yeah, it's official. Paul Heyman had me like, what the hell? But that made it official, because that's like some heel-ish right there. That too.
Strowman trying to struggle back to his feet. And Reigns with a spear to Strowman.
Inside a broken down ring.
I will break everyone and leave. That is not just a prediction.
It's the Roman Reigns era.
That's a spoiler. Believe that. We indeed have a brand new Universal Champion. The Roman Reigns era has begun as we welcome you to Friday Night Smackdown on Fox Live from WWE.
The video probably gonna get claimed by WWE and whatnot, so
Your first round choice.
don't be shocked. I might have to start a Patreon page just so you guys can see any of the claimed reactions. Because I'm real close to getting my channel monetized, thanks to you guys. And once it gets to that point, you know, any claim stuff probably gonna get taken down.
And we still have no clue, Corey, what this relationship is between Reigns and Heyman. I've considered Roman a friend for years. I've reached out several times.
Some people love it, some people don't. I'm loving it. I'm not gonna lie. J-Rocc is loving the new Roman Reigns. This is exactly what the WWE needed. They needed something. They needed some kind of spark. Something that's, gonna get people talking. This has a lot of people talking.
The one thing that Roman Reigns did say this week on social media is that he is, quote, the best performer of his generation, and that the title is finally in the right hands so it can have its true value. Listen, I won't argue either of those points, Cole. What I want to know is what Paul Heyman has to do with this entire situation.
It looks, it's gonna be something you gotta get accustomed to seeing. Him walking down the thing with Paul Heyman. Because I remember Paul Heyman sprayed him in the face one time with something. Mace, I guess. But I can get used to this. I'm liking the Roman Reigns angle right now. And now he got to go up against his cousin, his Uso at Clash of the Champions.
But at the end of the night, the big dog was standing tall.
Show up and win.
New era on Friday Night Smackdown.
I wish there was a way you can actually get the actual crowd noises live from the cameras. That'd be interesting, nonetheless. See what Paul Heyman has to say.
Just when you thought I was out, he pulled me back in. Oh, and please don't make fools of yourselves and embarrass yourselves pointing your accusatory fingers at me for corrupting him, because I assure you it's him corrupting me. And why? Why would this happen? Because I was gone, tossed aside, thrown into the shark-infested ocean of obscurity, only to be rescued, saved, and pulled onto the island of relevancy by this man. Reason? Because they did the same damn thing to him that they did to me. Let me ask you a question. What happened to the thank yous and the appreciation? Through all the selfish executive decisions, through life-threatening illnesses, this man delivered, over-delivered, and nobody bothered to say thank you. Nobody offered genuine appreciation. No, when he needed just a little time off, what did you do with his championship? The Fiend? A Fiend is not born to reign as champion. A Fiend does fiendish things. A monster? A monster's not born to reign as champion. A monster does monstrous things. Imagine turning on Fox News. We're here with the biggest star in WWE. How's it feel to be the biggest star in WWE? Roar, great choice. As a champion. That's not a champion. Roman's reign as your champion has always been defined by what WWE purports itself to be built on. Family, tradition, legacy, the responsibility of being a champion, and the accountability of owning one's actions as your champion. And that is who this champion is. On Raw, they have a triple threat match to determine who will be the challenger at Clash of the Champions. Everything about this champion will be bigger, badder, better, more sensational, more spectacular than anybody else that's ever come before him. Raw did a triple threat. We'll do a fatal four-way.
Brock listening to that, Paul.
The winner gets to be the sacrificial lamb at the hands of the big dog at the Clash of the Champions. The names of these four contenders don't deserve to come out of his mouth or my mouth. I'll leave their resumes to be hyped up by Anderson Cooper and Carmella's latest boyfriend over there. It goes like this.
Damn. Hey, just sitting there, just like
one time, so that
want me
you
to say?
get it through your thick, unappreciative skulls. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the tribal chief, your reigning, defending, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion, Roman Reigns.
Paul Heyman is magic on the mic, baby.
I'm a man of my word. I did exactly what I said I was going to do at Payback. I signed the contract, I wrecked the Fiend, I wrecked the Monster, and I left as the Universal Heavyweight Champion. And at Clash of Champions, I don't care who I face. Feed them in and watch them all get slaughtered, because this is my island. And when you have this kind of power, all you gotta do is show up and win. Believe that.
J-Rocc says this. That is what I'm talking about. Congratulations, WWE. Over the past few years, you've been struggling in the ratings area due to the simple fact is that your product has become extremely bland, repetitive, and quite frankly, uninteresting. With the predictable storylines and the whack, for lack of a better word, whack product, J-Rocc thinks you have turned somewhat of a corner. Because apparently, they are dismissing their rating. I think it was PG rating or 14 rating or something like that. Now, it looks like they might be going back to the Attitude Era rating. And the motto now, which is what Vince McMahon said when he introduced us to the Thunderdome, is you won't see it coming. And J-Rocc had to admit, while Roman Reigns was sitting there talking about the contract, and then he uttered the words, "That's not a prediction, that is a spoiler." And the camera panned out to reveal that it was Paul Heyman sitting next to him. And Paul echoed the words of Roman Reigns by saying, "Believe that." That had you on the hook in a way that the WWE hadn't had J-Rocc on a hook in a real, real long time. So, congratulations WWE. Let's see if you can keep it up. Let's see if you can keep it up. Interesting to see how they're going to do Roman against Jey Uso, but I'll be there for it. Now, all they got to do now is add some fuel to the fire on Raw. The whole underground thing, it's alright. It's alright. I get they're trying to simulate a real fight, but ain't nobody really fighting. But I get it. I'm game. Let's check it out. But y'all need something on Raw now. Cedric Alexander joined the Hurt Business. Okay, alright. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, I see you. Now, we're going to need something else. Can you imagine if John Cena came back and turned heel on Raw? Oh, now that. Oh, that would be big time. So we got to keep our eyes posted and wait to see exactly how they continue on with this story. Post your comments down below. Let J-Rocc know what you thought of his reaction to this video. No rhyme intended on that line. And if you enjoyed the Great One's reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Lastly, hit that bell so you can be notified that it's time, baby, to be electrified. Thank you for joining J-Rocc. Until we meet again. Mamba, Gigi, and Wakanda forever. If you smell what J-Rocc is cooking.